I approached Karen from the HOA, who was bossing the builders around, not holding back my anger. "Karen, what are you doing?" My voice was shaking with rage. She didn't even try to hide her contempt.
"What you can't afford."
I stepped closer, pointing at the construction equipment rumbling on my land. "This is my property. You had no right to start building."
You are nobody here. While you were hiding in your house, we, with the approval of the HOA, were doing the real work.
And before I could respond, she pushed me hard in the chest. I staggered, barely keeping my balance. The workers froze for a second, but no one intervened.
"Get out of the way,"
she barked.
"This is not your home anymore."
"But let's take things in order." In the morning, I woke up to the roar of construction equipment. I ran out into the front yard and froze in shock. Yesterday, the lawn was still growing, and today the metal frames of brand new garages were sticking out. Karen, holding a cup of coffee, was standing in the center of this chaos. "Karen, what the hell are you doing here? This is my property."
My God, you're so loud. Learn to control your emotions. The HOA has decided that your land is perfect for a garage block. The neighborhood needs parking spaces. Consider that we helped you.
I couldn't believe my ears. "Helped? You broke into my territory, dug a foundation, and didn't even bother to warn me?"
And you haven't bothered to do anything on it in all these years.
Karen laughed mockingly.
Just kept the lot empty, like a capricious aristocrat. Oh well, now it serves society.
"You had no right,"
We are the HOA.
she replied with an icy grin.
And you are an outcast. And while you are whining, the garages will already be standing and bringing benefits. People have already paid for the spaces. Do you want to look like the one who ruined their lives?
Realizing that arguing with her was useless, I contacted a lawyer. He found numerous violations on the part of the HOA: lack of notifications, bypassing the vote, unauthorized use of private property. All this turned Karen's actions not just into insolence, but into criminal lawlessness. The next day, I called Max, a trusted foreman. "I have an intrusion here. I need you and your bulldozer, urgently."
I'm on my way. We'll be there in a couple of hours.
When the equipment arrived, Karen ran out to meet them.
Don't you dare touch these structures. I forbid it.
She screamed, waving her arms. "This isn't yours, Karen. This is my property. You trespassed here, and now you're reaping the consequences."
I'll call the police. I'll sue. You don't know who you're dealing with.
I know perfectly well. An arrogant, greedy woman who thinks she can get away with anything. While the workers began demolishing, Karen called the police. When the police arrived, Karen tried to paint us as trespassers, but I gave the officers copies and the lawyer's report. The policeman turned to Karen.
"Ma'am, you've exceeded your authority. You should leave the station."
They're destroying our project.
She shrieked.
This isn't your project.
The officer replied coldly.
This is private property. And if you don't want to be escorted to the station, step aside.
Karen, gritting her teeth, walked away. She threatened me with lawsuits, local television reports, curses on my entire family, but none of this stopped the demolition. By dawn, the last garage remained. Max demolished it with a smooth movement of the bucket. Under pressure from the public, the management of the HOA reconsidered Karen's reputation.